Hi, this is Dan Hamilton with the Hamilton Real Estate Group at Coldwell Banker in Palm Desert, California. It's Monday, August 17th, and this is your Monday Minute, your weekly real estate update for the Palm Springs area. When we look at our new listings this week, we see they're up 3% to 415. And what's interesting about new listings is they seem to be trending above the 400 mark now for the last several weeks. So clearly a lot of sellers are starting to realize that it's a good time to sell and taking advantage of our sellers market. When we look at the buyer activity, the new escrows, they were down to 270. That's about 11% drop over last week. But you can still see that we're seeing, when you look at the longer term trend, a fairly steady increase in new escrows, and the buyer activity remains very strong. When we look at the closed transactions, so how many of those actual new escrows are closing, those were roughly flat, 318 versus 319 this week. But generally, we're seeing the open escrows closing. Price reductions were at 186 this week. That's a 5% increase. But we're seeing the price reductions remain fairly steady over time in that 180 range. And that leads me to believe that those are just normal adjustments from sellers trying to get their homes adjusted to the fair market value of the home. When we look at the homes that were taken off the market, that number was 120 this week. Again, that's homes that were put into withdrawn, canceled, or hold status. That's a slight 4.3% increase over last week, but we're not seeing a material increase in homes that are being taken off the market by sellers. When we look at the average selling price this week, it was the second highest since we've been tracking in late April, $505,077. That's a 5.6% increase over the average sale price for last month. So that trend of slightly increasing sale prices seems to be continuing as we go through the summer months. So again, the market remains strong. We are seeing more options for buyers because we're seeing newer listings come on the market at a slightly higher rate than in the past, but the buyer activity remains strong and pricing is starting to rise a bit. So if you'd like to see all the charts that go with this update, find them online at www.themondayminute.com. And if you're thinking about selling your home, because it is a great time for sellers to get their homes on the market, give me a call at 760-625-7229, or you can text me at that number. And if you're looking for a home, we have an awesome home search on our website at www.thehamiltonregroup.com. So I appreciate you joining me this week for our update. Come back every Monday for the Monday Minute.